Hey guys, it's Sarah from Book Nerds and Fangirls, and today we're going to be doing Legacies Season 2, Episode 5, titled Screw Endgame. Thank you, Shady, that was a good jump. I'll applaud that. My cat is having one of her zoomy moments. Moments, like, for people who don't have pets, it's basically where pets have so much energy that they just zoom around the house. So if my cat goes back and forth, that's what she's doing. Also, I'm excited for this one because the Decades Dance is this episode. In the last episode, Lizzie remembered hopes. We're gonna deal with that dynamic. We learned that Sebastian is real. Only select people could see him. Like Lizzie and MG. I was excited for that. And Josie doing black magic. I'm wondering how that's gonna affect Lizzie and Josie, because Josie was the one who absorbed all the black magic, and Lizzie is the one that took all the black magic to get rid of the Oni spirit that was within her. So that's gonna be interesting. Also, I like the title of this. It's called Screw Endgame. So I'm just like, I really hope. I don't know what it is about shows on the CWN using the word endgame, but no one in this universe says, oh my god, we're endgame. Or maybe I'm just not down with the times. I don't know what teenagers say nowadays. I'm well in my mid-20s, so 20s, but I watch this show because Vampire Diaries, I was watching Vampire Diaries when I was a teenager. So I watched Vampire Diaries, I watched the originals, and now I'm watching Legacies because, as long as Julie Plec makes shows in this universe, I'm gonna watch them, even if I'm 50. But without further ado, let's get started with the episode because I'm so excited. Excited to watch this one. Okay, so I have to admit that this is pretty interesting of a concept for Legacies. So basically, the games master or the games keeper, I didn't know they're like a mystical magical creature. That's kind of weird. Weird, have no idea why she was in Malivore, but that's besides the point. She stuck Lizzie and Hope in the game, and the only way to get out of the game is for one of them to take her place, which, I don't think anyone's gonna take her place. I think they're gonna find a way to get out of there, but I'm not sure. Sure, it's gonna be a interesting episode. May I admit, I even said that whenever I saw the preview, that Lizzie and Hope have, like, great clothes for this episode. I think it's a very great style, and I think whoever did the Decades costumes for this one is a real lover of the 80s. I love how Lizzie's all like, what are we doing stuck in my grandparents' decade? And I'm all like, yeah, now I feel old. I wasn't born in the 80s, but I was 93, so... And I'm considered old sometimes, so it's like, ouch. But, I'm so excited. Sad for this episode. I love the 80s. I love the references to the 80s in this episode. I don't like the fact that Josie and Landon are planning on having sex tonight. Because I'm not a Jandon shipper. Is that what you call them? I don't know what you call them. At first I thought they were cute, and then Josie turned into one of those girlfriends that are a little too into their... I wouldn't say a little too into their boyfriends, but, like, I hate jealous... Like, I used to be a jealous girlfriend, and it did not help me in the slightest. So I get the jealousy, but I also get the whole endgame of being a jealous person, and I worked on it, and noticed that was a flaw about me, but Josie isn't seeing that flaw of being the kind of jealous girlfriend. I mean, she's made a girl's nose bleed. She broke a guy's arm. She's acting super nasty to Hope. So it's like, girl, you gotta chill out. But I don't want them together. At first I thought they might be a cute idea, but then I'm just like, this is a terrible couple, and I know, I shouldn't say I know a terrible couple when I see one, but like, I've been there. But I like the whole Sebastian and MG fight too. That was hilarious. And people's theory was right about how Sebastian got a little bit undesiccated enough to where he could play mind tricks on someone. Because someone theorized that whenever Caleb and MG found a little bit of blood spilled on the floor, thus for waking up Sebastian a little bit enough to make the mind Jedi stuff that vampires could do something. And I'm just all like, I'm excited to see where this storyline goes and to know more about Sebastian, because, like, need more info about Sebastian. But we'll see how this episode goes. So I had a feeling, and I knew it, Josie voted for her dad to leave. Caleb was the only one who voted for him to stay. I knew Josie backstabbed her dad because she felt guilty about it. That's why she spent the summer with him, because she felt guilty for voting him out. Because, yeah, I knew it. Josie's not as loyal as she would claim to be. Granted, Alark did do a bad thing. But, like, really? And then, we also find out that Landon's a virgin, which is okay. I kinda got virgin vibes, and until, like, people, like, say they are or not, I never really assume whether or not they are. So, that's cool. You do you, bro. And then we have, like, MG and Caleb, who found Sebastian's desiccating corpse, and he needs, like, a large amount of blood in order to revamp, is what I'm just gonna say. So they need to get a large amount of blood, and MG thinks they should give him a chance, but Caleb thinks that they should learn more about Sebastian and what he did in order to get desiccated. I have a feeling that he may be a Ripper. I'm not 100% sure about that, but we'll see whenever we get to know Sebastian more. And then, more Hope and Lizzie talk. I love Lizzie and Hope's dynamic. Hizzie is like my favorite bro TP on this show, and I love the scenes of them, and I love that Lizzie was the first one to discover that Hope wiped everyone's memory. Well, Malivore wiped everyone's memory of Hope, but I like Lizzie's idea that maybe if Josie used enough of that magic to heal everyone and have them remember Hope, then it would be cool. But I think Josie's feelings about Hope now are gonna get in the way of that, and I don't want Josie to, use all that black magic, because no, black magic will, make her a little bit more evil, or dark Josie, as I would like to say. So, I don't know. We'll see. It's an interesting episode so far. Let's go ahead and continue. So I have to admit that even though I don't like Josie and Landon as a couple, like, they're not my OTP, nor am I gonna ship them, they do have a cutesy vibe. Like, they're kinda like I know a lot of people compare like Hope and Landon to Stelena too, but I don't know. I didn't really like Stelena whenever I was watching Vampire Diaries, but Josie and Landon give me like the cutesy vibes. Like I could appreciate their cute moments, but I don't ship them as a couple. That's basically how they remind me of Stelena, at least in my mind. But that's just me being a non-Stelena shipper too, just because, you know. No, I feel like I don't ship them doesn't mean they're anywhere like Stelena, it's just a reference. But they do have their cute moments, and that talk with the whole, we don't know how to do it if you don't want to. That was cute, and the way he looked at her, that was cute. Cute. I like how Lizzie's all like, they're trying to fill a void that's not there. Josie's trying to replace Penelope, and Landon is trying to replace Hope because he doesn't know Hope exists. So that's a interesting way I think about that, and you know, they did start their relationship because they're like, maybe we should live our lives and stop, you know, worrying about other people, and that was the start of their relationship, and now they're codependent on each other, which is bad. But enough about that relationship. I like the Josie explained to her dad why she voted him off the out of the Salvatore school. I like the explanation that she just wanted him to live his life away from her and Lizzie because he's gotta start dating again and living it up. And I appreciate that. And what else could I say? Sorry. And then we found out that Sebastian was like a total ripper, he enjoyed the hunt, he enjoyed being a vampire, so he was either a ripper or he was basically, I don't want to say like Damon, but Damon did have his moments where he enjoyed killing, like he knew that he was a vampire, so he acted like a vampire. Vampires should, it's either Sebastian flipped his humanity switch and killed all those people, or he like is a ripper and he does it because he can't help it. So I have no idea. Like I need more about Sebastian to make a clear consensus about him. But so far this is a cute episode. Then, you know, Hope and Lizzie are still fighting about who's gonna take whose place. Hope wants to take the Game Maker's place because no one remembers that she exists except Lizzie. And then Lizzie wants to take the Game Maker's place so she won't have to merge with Josie. And I'm just like, both of you. This is what happens when you put two martyrs together. They were just all like, I want to sacrifice myself. No, I want to sacrifice myself. And it's just like, it's a feel-good episode. It's a cute episode. I don't know. So far we don't have any stakes yet, but it's just like halfway through the it's not even halfway through the season. I think episode 7's halfway through the season, but I don't know. What do you guys think of it so far? Why? Why? I was just like, oh, we're gonna get out of Jandon 6, but no, they're gonna have sex, possibly. I don't know. I was thinking, if freaking Josie is the only one who could blast people with enough black magic to make them remember Hope, then how is she supposed to help to remember Hope? Is she gonna blast herself with black magic? Is she gonna erase her own mind barrier? No idea. Yeah, and then like, and then Hope's all like, we gotta let him go, and I'm like, no. Well, I get the whole, you gotta let your ex be happy thing, but like, it's not like he broke up with you, he forgot you. Because everyone forgot you, and it was like, ugh. But everyone remembers her, everyone's gonna have a hard time getting past it. And then finally they got out of the game by defeating the Minotaur, which I have no idea why the gamekeeper didn't think about that herself, but you know, shit happens. What else? We didn't have a lot with Sebastian right now, but that might be coming in the other segment. I don't really have a lot to say about this episode, actually. It's just one of those episodes that we need to move the plot along till we get to the bigger episode. So let's go ahead and continue watching. Okay, so shit just got real. Okay, so like before I get into what just happened, I love the Lizzie and Hope friendship thing, and how Hope just looks genuinely happy, like dancing with Lizzie, and Lizzie's just all like, if you tell people about this, I'll deny it, but I'm glad to have you back, and then just like feel good and happy. And oh my god, I almost cried because freaking Alark is dressed up as Indiana Jones, and if for people, fellow Vampire Diaries watchers, we were not even Vampire Diaries watchers. Actually, it was in season 1 of Legacies. It's a throwback to whenever Joe was just all like, I thought he looked a little like Indiana Jones. And I'm all like, oh, that's so adorable. I love it. Love it. That was like the cutest Jill Arc moment ever right there. And it was like, it was a nod even to Legacies. Oh, and then like, talk about, well, we're gonna talk about Sebastian, you know, using Wade and going, like, I need a friend, and it's like, Sebastian, you're an evil son of a bitch, but I kinda like your character so far. I have no idea whether or not to trust Sebastian or not, and it pains me. But I think the best part of all this was holding out for a hero came on, and oh my god, Lizzie and Landon were about to do it, and like, he was like running he forgot a condom, so he was like running around the Salator school trying to find one to holding out for a hero. That was great. I loved it. I'm pretty sure they only did the 80s episode so they could do that moment. That was iconic. I loved it so much. And then the bombshell that just happened was the fact that the rats that Josie was hearing was actually Penelope's book, where, you know, all the pens she gives them. So whoever uses Penelope's pens, their secrets get exposed in her little diary book thing that she gave Josie, which is weird. Shouldn't Josie have remembered that book right there? It had nothing to do with Hope. It had everything to do with the fact that Penelope gave it to Josie to remember all the student secrets and to find out about the merge, to find out about all this other stuff. It was a huge problem in season 1, and Josie just forgot about it, like she forgot about Hope's existence. Like, that doesn't make sense to me, but fine, sure, whatever. A little bit of a continuity error right there on their part. But it's gonna be interesting to see how she deals with this whole finding, like, Landon's A Song for Hope, which he did it whenever he was dating Hope, and Landon's not gonna remember that because Hope is erased from everyone's memory, so, like, but then again, she doesn't know when this song was written, so we have no idea what's gonna happen, or what she's gonna find out, and I'm very interested in finding out more. So let's continue on with this episode. I think we only got a couple minutes left. I'm intrigued to see where we're going. So Josie's now looking into the book that Penelope gave her, which is gonna unbound all the secrets of the Salvatore school. And I'm just like, finally, she'll finally remember Hope, at least in some way. Some way, which will probably be how someone specific is gonna come in to episode 6. I'm excited for episode 6. And then, like, Hope and Ruff. I don't know if this is gonna go that direction. And then Sebastian is actually now awake and to his full vampire mode. I don't know when we're gonna be seeing him next, honestly. I was like, I don't know if he'll be like in the next episode or not, now that he's like up to full vamp speed. I don't know how we're gonna deal with Sebastian. No idea. There's a lot of untapped potential in that vampire, but we haven't seen it yet, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. You just better not hurt Lizzie. Or anyone else. For that matter. And, What else? Oh, yeah, I almost forgot. Just kidding, I didn't forget. So, I had this theory a while. No, I didn't really have it, but I was all like, oh, what if this person is actually this person? And it turns out that even though I thought it was stupid at the time, I was right. Right, in my head. It was just like a passing thought. I didn't even think too much on it past that. But freaking Clark is the stupid headmaster. I knew there was something weaselly about this guy. I knew there was something not right about him. And it's fucking Clark. That bastard. I was wondering what, like, had happened to him after episode 1, and how this headmaster just literally popped in episode 2 like it was nothing. Like, this guy is very sneaky and underhanded and other stuff. And I don't know what Clark did to this one guy that Caroline had hired that would have been a good headmaster. But he's imitating him, and that's a little weird to me. I don't know how he did it. I'm pretty sure they'll explain it later. But, like, and now he's like this Malivore type thing where he, like, touches creatures and then he either, like, kills him or something. I have no idea what Clark is. This is gonna be, like, an interesting episode, next episode. Because he's, like, some weird, mutated thing that absorbs things and like, I don't even know if he killed that woman or not. I mean, there was a lot of blood, and the bartender was all like, oh my god, and I was just all like, what the hell's going on here? I'm guessing I'm gonna have to look at it again and again because I have no idea what's going on here. It was a good end to the episode. Not Legacy's strongest episode in my opinion. It could have been a lot better, but it was good for what it was. Okay, so what do you guys think of this episode? Did you like it? Did you not like it? And who do you ship in this? Because, like, there's a lot of ships in this. I don't support Jandon. Hope and Landon are cute, C2, but I'm just, like, on the fence about them, too. I really don't ship any couple on Legacies, actually. I just like their friendships. I like the friendships on Legacies. The relationships, not as epic as Vampire Diaries, but, you know, I don't think anything's gonna beat that, in my personal opinion, but maybe that's just my opinion. So, what do you guys think? What are your theories? Comment down below, let me know. Usually, I'll drop theories down below after this, but I really have no theories after this. Like, everything is just totally discombobulating for me now, because at first I was thinking this headmaster, cause besides that one instant, I was thinking this headmaster had like a bigger plan. Obviously, him and Sebastian are not related. Now I gotta rethink all my theories, because now none of them will be true, and I don't know what's up with that hourglass and how Clark knew about that hourglass. Leth and Malivore, like, what's their plan? I really have to think about the plan and Malivore and everything else. I'm gonna have to jot down new ideas, and then I'm stumped, guys. This is actually the first time something has stumped me. So I will try to think of theories. Obviously, gonna have to watch next week's episode. Can't wait for a specific person to drop in. And we don't have just one special guest star coming this season. We have two. And I'm pretty sure everyone has heard the news by now. But if not, I'm not gonna spoil it for people, so if you've heard the news, great. I'm pretty sure you're as excited as I am to see them. But if you have not, then you don't have to worry about me spoiling you. So I'll see you guys on the next episode. I'm so excited for this season. I think it has a lot of untapped potential. They just really need to go there. I always feel like the first half of the season is kind of meh until you really hit the halfway point of the season, then it just perks up from there. They have a lot of interesting ideas. They just need to execute them properly. Probably. Alright guys, that's all I have for you tonight. Comment, like, and subscribe if you've not already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!